Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Thriving in Chaos. With me, as always, is my amazing co-host Stella Renee.
Hey.
Hey! How you
How
doing?
good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
I feel like it's been a really long time since I've talked to you, and I think it's only been like a couple of days.
I know, right? It feels like a lifetime between filming.
It really does. Every time. It doesn't matter. It could have been like the day before.
I know, right? There's
Yeah.
just never enough of me to go around. What can I say? Yeah, no lie. Everybody wants our attention these days. Like we have sponsors out the ass. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna. I'm not even joking. Like we have so many companies that are hitting me up to partner with us now. It's hard to choose which ones to go with.
Oh, well,
But
we
for
definitely could. We could go with anybody.
I know the
We use a lot
possibilities
of
are
things.
becoming
So,
endless.
yeah.
So for now though, we are sticking with our merch store. Got to throw that
Hmm.
out there.
For
Thriving
sure. For sure.
thriving in chaos.printful.me. Y'all know it'll be in the description. That's some of our
Ooh,
world
special.
famous merch.
World famous. YouTube famous
Ooh,
merch.
ting tang, walla walla, bing bang.
Okay.
So we have a TikTok shop.
We do.
Check that out. We've
Do.
got tons of products on there. We've got something for everybody.
I tried my toothpaste, by the way.
Yeah, like we didn't know that was coming, Stella. You and your obsession with this damn toothpaste. Why
Tastes
don't you tell them about it?
Tastes like a snow cone. It's blue raspberry. Blue
Ooh.
raspberry. So it's high smile. I bought our highlighted or featured flavor. It's blue raspberry. Tastes like snow cone. It's awesome.
So
I
now
love it
I
so
have to
much.
buy some.
You
Thank you.
do. I don't like mint, so this toothpaste was actually great for me. So I've tried a couple of their flavors. Blue raspberry probably is one of my favorites. Actually, probably is my favorite flavor so far. Oh, because snow cones and childhood and nostalgia.
Who doesn't love snow cones? I wish we had some here in West Virginia, but we just don't. We're not cool like that. I
I mean,
keep. I'm telling you guys, you need a passport to come down here for real.
you should just open a snowball stand
I've thought about it. Don't tempt
because
me with a good time.
it's
Anyway,
delicious.
moving on.
Sorry, yeah.
We are also currently partnered with Cardinal Massage Therapy.
Mhm.
Definitely check her out because she gives great discounts if you use our link, which will also be in the description. And Mythic Printmasters.
Hey, you said it right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah, you are. Yep. All the 3D printed stuff you could possibly imagine, and they take commissions. So that's mythicprintmasters.com.
Who doesn't want that?
They have
Like
awesome stuff.
I'm thinking of things that they could make for us just for the hell of it cuz it sounds cool.
I mean, all you gotta do is ask me, and I can just text him. So
Keep that in mind. So, now that all the business is out of the way, let's get the party out of the back.
yeah,
We we
let's
have
do it.
another awesome actress tonight.
Yeah.
Also courtesies of Anthony and Mandy, our
Yep.
favorite people. Love to send us people. We love all of their people. And we actually have a really cool actress for you guys tonight. She's, like I said, she's involved with Anthony's projects, but she's also well known for a lot more than that. So, without further ado, let's bring her out here and see what she's all about. Welcome, Miss Tam Taylor.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi
hey,
guys, how are
hey.
you?
How
Good.
you
How are you?
doing?
I'm good.
We are super excited to have you on Thriving in Chaos as our next victim, I mean guest.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I am like in love with her wardrobe behind her.
I know. It's so cool.
So this, so in my walk-in closet that kind of doubles as my audition studio because so many auditions are self-tape now when you send them in, and these are clothes that I've worn in different productions, television shows, movies, talk shows, just kind of behind me, reality shows.
I love
And I
that.
just kind of keep them in bags. And so when I have I never like dress up to go anywhere. So when I have stuff that I use, I have to dress up for, I'll just snatch one of these from wardrobe, and it's awesome. Like I didn't have to pay for it. The production just gave them to me. So I'm like, yeah. So I have a good wardrobe now.
So I
Oh, I
know
love
where
that.
I'm going shopping. No lie, her closet is probably bigger than my kitchen, guys. Just
Oh, come
saying.
on. It's pretty big though.
You're like, come on, but yeah, you're
Yeah,
probably right.
I mean, come on, but it is pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. I like clothes and shoes and bags and probably I have probably way too much stuff like everybody. Like I could
Yeah.
probably go through and get rid of more than half of the stuff and have plenty.
Yeah, but do
Yeah.
I
you
even
want
have
to?
not really. I even have my special guest here too. Like this is my stunt hair. So when I'm
I
so when
love
I'm
that.
so these so I have several of these in my closet. So when I'm on movies or TV that's hot, it's like in New Orleans when I work in New Orleans or
Oh
Florida,
goodness,
and
yeah.
the humidity, I just kind of throw one of these on. It looks just like me. So this is this is fun in the closet, especially when you walk in here at like 3 o'clock in the morning and you forget they're in here and they startle you. So that's fun. That's happened before. I'm like, this is my closet.
You see that, guys? She's so famous, even her hair has a stunt double.
That's funny. I mean, you have great hair, so I would do that too. I get it. Yeah.
Well, no, it's just
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we get like in the humidity when you're filming
Yeah.
and you have to let you're doing the same scene like 2 or 3 times and you're moving
Mhm.
here and it's supposed to be the same day and your hair's getting flatter and flatter and flatter. It's like it's so
Yeah.
much easier just to put that on or one of those on. It's like stays big all day, stays perfect, and you go down the road and like you're sweating to death because it's so hot on, but you still look good. So that's the most
Yeah.
important thing, right?
Right,
Right?
exactly. I love
That's
that because it's humid here, and I know it's humid where you are, Rebel, but like it's humid here, and just like oh, I just hate having hair in the summertime.
But
yeah, me too.
where are you again, Stella?
I'm in Maryland. I'm
Oh,
in Maryland,
girl,
so
you don't know what humidity is. So,
I've been to more humid places, so I do know,
I,
but it's humid here too.
yeah. So I live in Florida. So I
Oh
live in
God.
Panama City
Oh
Beach. So yeah, and then I work a lot in
no.
New Orleans and Atlanta. So that we like the
Yeah.
humidity capital of the world. I think I don't know.
All my
Oh yeah,
siblings
for sure.
live in Florida, and so when I go visit, if it's during the summertime, I'm just not even gonna worry about the hair. Like we're just gonna put it up,
So
call it
that's
a day.
look. Get your stunt double.
That's
Get
where
stunt
stunt
hair.
hair comes in. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's actually really a really smart idea. Like
I'll
I've
literally be on Amazon later.
honestly, out of all the actors and actresses we've had come on here, I have yet to hear any of them tell us about this idea to save your actual hair.
Yeah, stunt hair. Like it's a thing. It's like
Yeah.
literally when I roll my hair, it looks just like that. It's the same color. I had it dyed the same color, the same density, the same everything, the same length that I keep my hair. It's everything is exactly the same. It's just bigger and fuller because it's already done.
That
Oh,
makes so much sense.
I totally want to see you on an episode of Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity?
Oh my gosh.
She
Like
should be the celebrity on there,
there's so many movies going through my head right now where I'm like, this makes so much sense now.
Most
right?
people, yeah, most movies like most movies have wigs and
Yeah.
they're wigged up and stuff. It's just easier for especially for hair and makeup people. Because they don't
Oh
have to
yeah.
keep touching you up all day. It's like, girl, you have
Yeah.
your wig on, you put your makeup on, and there's some powder on you, and God bless you, you can just go all day.
I love that.
Oh, I love her. So tell us a little bit about some of your upcoming projects that you got going on.
Well, I'm gonna do Mandy and Anthony's Killer Pizza.
I love that.
Yes.
So they cast me
Oh,
they did cast me in a pretty decent role in that. So I'm excited to work with Tom and Walter and all the and Phil and all the Nancy and all the all the cool kids on the block. I'm probably the least cool one on there. So so I'm gonna
we
do
are
that with
dying
them.
to
And
watch this movie. Like,
yeah, I can't wait till
Oh,
we do
I'm
it.
so excited.
And so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I just filmed a pilot in Los Angeles called Under the 101. So I'm super excited. Hopefully it gets that gets picked up. I play the cougar next door, which who would have thought, right? Me a cougar. Um,
you're not even old enough for that.
oh, I wish.
No,
God,
seriously.
thank you. This lighting must be great today in here. Um,
You look younger than me.
well, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I am probably older than both of you put together.
Oh. See, I'm only 21 with 16 years experience. You
There you
know,
go.
I'm in my late 20s. I'm 37. It's okay. And I would
So,
hope you're not older than both of us put together, because
I just
if you
straight out
are,
say I'm
damn, you
40,
look
so it's
good for
fine.
your age.
well, I'm I'm close to both of you put together. How about that?
Seriously.
But thank you.
No, I would never.
Yeah,
No. I need to see
I'm
some ID, ma'am. I believe that's a fake ID.
look, age is like
There
for
is
like for
no way.
50 is the new 30. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh my God. You're making
Seriously,
me.
it really is.
She's
Yeah,
making me
so
Yeah.
look bad. I hope I
the
look
age,
as good as you when I get that age.
girl, just
Damn.
clean living, girl, clean living.
Hell, you look better than me, and I'm in
I
my
love that,
30s.
yeah.
Good
Oh, come
God.
on now. Come on. Um, and see, and I went to South by Southwest this year, Southwest by Southwest Film Festival, and I was in the film that won one of the jury awards. So that was fun. I
Oh,
got to
that
go
sounds
to
cool.
yeah, I got to get some amazing parties. I met some really A-list celebrities that were fun, and I went to parties that you had to put your phone in a bag when you got to the party because you couldn't take pictures and stuff. And there
Oh,
was pretty,
wow.
pretty crazy stuff going on there in Austin for that week. I'm not gonna lie.
Who was the favorite person you met?
Oh, the favorite person my favorite person in the world there was probably John Louise, who worked on my movie that I finally got to meet and hang out with, Scout, who was there. And then the director of my movie, Anna Purna, we all kind of hung out in a little group. And I got to yeah, that was them. It was like they had some really big A-list celebrities, and they're fun. They were fun to meet and everything. But I did shots with some few of them, and did some shots, and and I'm not really a drinker, but there's when those people say, "Hey, come do a shot with me," I'm like, oh, that wouldn't be too bad. That'd be
You don't
fun.
say no, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I mean that'd be fun. So when you get screamed at, "Hey, big blonde girl, come do a shot," I'm like, yeah, I'm coming there, buddy. I'm on the way.
I got you, I got you.
I
And
That's awesome.
then I went to then I went from there to LA to do that pilot. Did that, and then I came back to Florida where I toured doing stand-up comedy. So
Oh.
I did a couple jobs here, and I have a couple more this week coming up. I'm doing a Mother's Day brunch comedy show here in town, and I'm doing a comedy show at a place called Dick's Last Resort this week.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I've
There was
heard
one of
of
those
that
here, yeah.
place.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
have you been to a Dick's before?
Yeah,
I haven't. No.
I have,
But
I
I
yeah.
don't,
really, really want to go to one.
I don't, I can stay home and get insulted, but I can call my friends and get insulted. I don't have to go
Yeah,
pay for it. I can get it for free.
yeah.
So
I went 'cause, a friend of someone I was with at the time really wanted to go, so we all went. And for
yeah,
me, I was like, one time was enough because I was like, I don't need to be insulted while I'm trying to eat my food. Like, no, thank
that's
you.
what I mean. I'm like,
I went to
I can
high
call
See,
my
school.
friends.
I'm not the kind of person that's just going to sit there and take that, though. Like, I'd be going back and forth with them, and
I'm
eventually
the real deal.
I'd be like, you know what? If I want the opinion of an asshole, I'll just fart, okay?
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't
So
know. I
those
just
are
feel like I went to high school. I'm good. That's fine.
yeah, right. So those are some of the projects I have coming up. You can go to my IMDb page and just search imdb.com, search Tam Taylor. I just did a vertical short called Audrey in Full Bloom, where I played a very proper Southern mother with a super thick Southern accent.
I
Very
could see that.
I mean, really thick Southern accent. They wanted it very soapy, very over the top, which was super fun to play.
Oh.
And it's on the Real Short app, and I think it's right at 14.1 million streams as of today, which
Oh,
is
wow.
really good.
Amazing.
So that's fun, and I did like I want to say a million auditions the past week. So I don't know if you're familiar with that process, but my agent will send me an audition for a TV show or movie, and then they'll send me some pages for it, and then you sit at home in your studio and you self tape. So it's just you and your reader, and you're doing the scene just kind of like us talking now, but in the same lighting, but I would have these clothes on and just a blue background. It'd be me with my reader doing the scene, whatever it would be, dramatic, comedy, drama. If I have to cry on cue, if I have to, I just do look at the directions, and then throw those out the window, and then do what I want to do and say, if you want to hire me, this is what I bring to it.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's
Gotta
how
love
I
the
do it.
confidence.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I do it. It's like, because there's like, they're looking at 800 people for the same job or
Mhm.
more sometimes. And then you send in these 2 or 3 minute auditions. There's no way that they're probably looking at everybody's
Right.
audition that came in. And I'm just thankful that they wanted to see me. So I try to just read the scripts, or read the sides, read the pages they send me, and look at some of the direction, and then go, okay, if I were this character, what would I do? If I were to drop into this reality, what would I do? And I just take all that paper and I throw it away, and then I give them the interpretation that I would give them if I showed up to go to work. And it's been working pretty good. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, you have to be you in the character authentically, and it's really hard sometimes, but it's a lot of fun to try. It's a lot of no's, but it's when you get a yes, it's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where you always go for the no because you get enough no's, you're eventually gonna get a yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it is. You just have to be confident and do good work.
Yeah.
Do good work. So
Well, and I think there's something to it too. So like the way that you said that you do it where it's like you plus like just you in the character setting. I think when people try too hard to be the character, that kind of takes away from the uniqueness that is you.
absolutely, you have to let some of yourself shine through, even if you've never been in those situations. You have to figure a way to put yourself in those situations. What would you do? What would you? And then you drop into that character and you live authentically under these imaginary circumstances, which is crazy to say, but basically you're just a kid playing dress up. you're just
Right.
you're just a little kid playing dress up, and it's fun. You just have to
I
think
love
of it
that.
that way.
Kind of
Love that.
reminds me of those of us who like yell at the TV during a horror movie. Like we yell and scream on the outside watching, looking in what the character should do, but then knowing that if we were in those shoes, we'd make all the same damn mistakes.
Yeah.
Like instead of running out the door, I'd be running up the stairs. Instead of grabbing the knife, I'd grab the banana or the spatula.
Oh my god. I have to admit that I can't watch a lot of horror movies. So
Really?
Hmm.
I am very anything that has to do with like demon possession, or too haunty, too ghosty, too realistic, I get really freaked out by it, and I have to like turn it on and watch a little bit and then turn it off. The movie that scarred me the worst was The Exorcist. So I was like, after that, I had to like sleep with the lights on. So I really don't watch a lot of horror movies anymore that are like, I like more psychological thrillers.
Mhm.
Um, and oh, I'm gonna be in one. Oh my God. It films next year. I forgot the name of it now. The people are gonna kill me. It films in Liverpool, England, and I'll be flying out there, but if it comes to me, I'll let you know what the name of it is.
Is it do you know the name of the character you play? Because I have your IMDb up.
I don't, and it's not on IMDb yet because it's not
Oh,
been filmed.
bummer.
But it's the silence, not the veil, the something veil, sugar. Um, yeah, it'll come to me.
It'll come to her like way down the line, like it
Yeah,
does to
like
us.
Yeah.
tomorrow, I'll like send you a message tomorrow. Like, hey girl, this is the name of it. I'll look when I get.
That's
I
okay.
remembered.
Usually I forget what I'm saying as I say it, so it's okay.
Yeah. Gotta love the ADHD brain. So fun. So fun. So if you don't like watching horror movies, what is it like as far as like being in horror movies? How would that work for you?
So people ask me that a lot, and the same thing is it's me. It's not me in the horror movie, so it's the character.
Okay.
So I'm not me. Like, I am deathly afraid of snakes, like
Mhm.
deathly. But if
Yeah.
I ever got a part where I had to hold a snake, I would have to just be that character and hold the snake. So it's kind of like not me. It's me, but
Mhm.
it's not me doing these things. So that's kind
Right.
of how I can compartmentalize it and do it. Does that make any? Probably sound like a psycho, but
No, it actually makes sense. Well, and I But also to be maybe not a psycho, but like to be an actor, I feel like you have to have that ability to just kind of like put aside those
Yeah,
pieces of
you
you that
have
would affect you negatively in those situations.
Well, you wouldn't be a
you
very good
do.
actor if you couldn't do that.
Yeah,
You have
Because
yeah.
you're not.
you have to compartmentalize a lot and just do it and smile and and go on to the next scene. You have to get your scene. You have to. I found out that they like the actors who are prepared and they can get the scene in 2 or 3 shots and move on because
Yeah,
you don't waste people's money. You don't want to waste anybody's
right,
money.
right.
Yeah. And it's very rare that you're ever going to have a role playing your exact self. So, in order to
Well,
be an
I
actor,
mean,
you got to be willing to go out your comfort zone or you're not really going to make it anywhere.
Yeah, that's a
right.
good point. That is a
So
very good
you
point.
are exactly right with that one.
And I've noticed like some of the actors and actors that I've talked to in the past that were like terrified of horror movies, they when they had to branch out to do horror movies, they started with roles that were like kind of along the lines of Killer Pizza, where it's a horror comedy. So it
Yeah.
made the scary parts less intense for them. And then once they got used to doing those kind of roles, then they moved into the more actual horror.
Now the one I'm doing in um in London, the UK, that's very horror. That's very psychological. That's very spooky, ghosty, supernatural. That's no comedy at all. So that's going to be a test for me because it's going to be super like this is horror. This is what you're going to do. This is no comedy. Don't make people laugh. Don't make crazy faces. Don't, just be this character. So that's going to be a big challenge for me, but I'm looking forward to it.
I can
That's gonna
see
be
you
awesome.
pulling it off.
We'll
Yeah,
see. I can find that like anything makes me laugh. I can find the humor in everything. So we'll just I have to probably have to calm it down over there. They have different humor than we do.
they
Well,
do.
I
I
don't
actually
know.
grew up on British humor, so they definitely do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love British humor.
Oh my god, me
Stella and
too.
I are both
So
the
good.
kind of people that laugh at funerals, so we get
Yeah,
the dark sense of humor side.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. I did have my own show called Tam Time, and we did a lot of supernatural stuff where I would get readings, and we went to a haunted house in Marietta, Florida, and we did with a whole ghost team and everything, and it about scared me to death. I
Oh my
was like having
gosh.
to keep my stuff together um in this haunted house and then like at night at midnight, and they're trying to like do all these gadgets to find all these ghosts, and they found them and they're communicating with us, and I'm like doing everything I possibly do to hold it together. Meanwhile, I'm literally shaking. I was so scared.
Oh my gosh.
And I was hungry. And I was hungry, and I was like, I smell chicken. Is there somebody cooking chicken? Like it was just like an overwhelming smell of chicken. Like during this, I'm like, oh my god! I just kept telling the production, I'm like, oh my god, because there's no one was cooking in the kitchen, and I'm like, yeah, this is where they used to cook chicken, and then the people would come in, like the eight people from the 1800s, and they would cook chicken in the kitchen, so you can smell, sometimes you can smell the food, the actual food in the house when the ghosts are
Oh wow.
communicating with you. So they had me so freaked out by it. When I left, there was literally like a KFC like 2 blocks away. So I was like, it had to be coming from the
Oh
right.
my god, that's
It's
funny.
not right. It's
Oh,
coming from
that's
there.
so funny.
Yeah, I was like, are you serious? It has to be coming from the KFC. It has to be.
That's so funny. I mean, I can
So
also see the correlation with like being like, no, the ghosts do that. Like you can totally just smell the food they were cooking. But oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, either
that
I
was
thought either I
just
was
KFC wanting advertisement.
I guess so, but I didn't know, I was like, am I just hungry? Am I really smelling this? Like I don't know what, because I was already scared and freaked out. I wouldn't even go to the bathroom by myself in this place. So I had made
Oh my
somebody come and
gosh.
stand outside the bathroom when I went to the bathroom. That's how freaked out I was. And then we went to a haunted house in Pensacola, and we had a psychic with us and did a reading and everything. And they gave me a bathroom to change in, and I'm like, that's cool. And I'm like, hey, I am not comfortable in this bathroom changing. I feel like somebody's in here with me or watching me or something. And I was really, really freaked out. They're like, nobody's watching you. Just go get ready, whatever. So I'm getting ready, and it was super cold in there. I was like about to freeze to death, and during the reading, that they didn't tell me anything about this house, right? So during the reading, the psychic starts telling the story of the house we're in and why it's so haunted. This is horrible. In the bathroom that I was in, the man chained his wife to the claw of the tub and killed and murdered her there.
Oh my
And
god.
and they didn't redo the bathroom. It was literally the same tub, floor, and everything. And they put me in there because they thought it would be funny to freak me out.
Oh,
Oh my God,
that's
that's
Yeah,
fun.
so
it was
mean.
it was horrible. I was like, I couldn't sleep for like 2 days afterward. I was so just like, I can't believe you guys did that to me. It was like bad. It was, but I mean,
God. It's
bad for her, good for TV.
Right.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but
Yeah, but yeah, you really gave
it's
me
a
a
good
great
story.
episode. Thanks, sister.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for
Take one
looking
for the
out for
team.
me.
Yeah. There's that dark sense of humor. Uh,
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of like what they did to poor Bam in on Jackass when they like threw him in a snake pit,
oh,
Oh my
knowing he
gosh.
was
oh,
terrified of snakes.
that like makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no way. And that
Yeah.
Uh,
snake was huge. Like huge
Yeah.
humongous.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
I think at one point they threw him in there with a cobra too, but like
Oh my god.
it
Oh,
didn't have
thanks.
any
Yeah.
fangs or
I
like
don't
I
care
think
about I don't
The venom was gone.
it
yeah.
doesn't matter to me. I'm out.
Yeah,
I
that's how
would
I
Yeah,
feel.
he was too. I mean, he hopped that fence. I mean, he was out, man. He was crying by the time he was done that show.
I'm so scared of snakes. I was in Paris and we went to the Moulin Rouge, and during
Oh,
their
awesome.
show, during their show, the stage that comes out of the stage is this big giant clear aquarium, and they're doing this like tribal Incan dance or something, and it was just really cool. But all of a sudden, this big tank comes up, and there's these giant, huge like just the biggest snakes I've ever seen in my life. They're huge, mungus, and their like heads are coming over of the aquarium tank. Like it's
Oh
insane.
no.
And I was like,
Mm.
just like they were like like teeming with snakes. That's what this aquarium is. Just huge,
Oh my
giant
god.
snakes. Some of them are green, some of them are black. And at the
Oh,
end, they pull all the ladies' clothes off, and they sacrifice her and throw her into the middle of these snakes in the show. And I'm like, I literally gasped and screamed so loud when they threw her in there. It was like it was bad, but it was a good show.
I'm hopeful that there's like a tube or something she goes down through that. You know what I mean?
I don't know because I think she like swam with them. Like I think she's coming up, but I don't think they're poisonous. Like I think they're
Doesn't
Yeah, they're
matter.
kind of constrictors.
yeah, but I
That's
mean,
no better.
dude, not me. Like I would like I don't care. I don't care what type of. I don't even think they could pay me enough money to do that. Like unless I
Nope.
took a lot of Valium.
And I'm not as scared of snakes as you are. Like my mother was like terrified of snakes. Like you can't even say the word snake in this house to this day. She's been gone for 2 years. You still can't say the word snake in this house and not be like,
Yeah,
sorry. Um,
yeah. I'm so,
but
mm-mm.
I like it's terrifying. Did you guys know like if you do get a constrictor that like is, I guess attacking you or wrapping itself around you, rubbing alcohol is supposed to help them release it, the smell of rubbing alcohol?
And
I don't know
bending
if
their
that's true,
tail.
but
Okay. So
Any alcohol,
so
really.
yeah, just so both of you know, if a snake ever gets that close to me and wraps around me, it's not going to matter because I'm going to die from a heart attack
yeah,
anyway.
same. Same.
So it's
Yeah.
it's really not going to matter. It's just going to
Yeah.
be like
Not that it's
I'm
gonna
going to be
help
gone.
you, but
RIP.
That
And
would
yeah.
you can
literally
play
be
this.
the definition of scared to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be for me.
Yeah.
It would be definitely for me. I think. Yeah.
Although, speaking of snakes, like random ADHD tangent here, but like talking about zoos, have you ever noticed that like every animal in a zoo has like giant enclosures to be in, but snakes are always stuck in a box and can't even stretch out? Like they have to stay coiled up the whole time.
I've
Oh yeah, I
never
guess
really paid attention.
I have noticed that. But
But to
yeah,
be
that's funny.
fair, I don't know that I go to a lot of places where I can see snakes through glass because I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Reptile houses, no thanks.
I mean,
I'm
we've
from
all been to
Florida,
a
so
zoo or an
Yeah, that's
aquarium,
true.
like she's saying.
we have snakes. We have the last snake I saw was in my backyard. So we have like alligators. When the hurricane came through a couple of years ago, we're having alligators walk through the neighborhood.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I mean, I'm kind of used to all that. I just don't like it.
That's how we got some
Yeah.
of them. Like we've had alligator and crocodile attacks here in West Virginia because it happened flood after flood after flood, and they got here from the Carolinas from flooding down south.
Yeah.
So like our river
they
has
actually
some.
yeah, they did a press release here for the people who did meth to stop flushing their meth down the toilet because the alligators were becoming addicted to meth. And that's a real thing. That's like really happened. And I'm like, oh my God. But then I got less scared of alligators and crocodiles because if they're addicted to meth, what are they? They're not gonna have any teeth to bite you anyway. So
That's true. Meth mouth. I would like to see an alligator with meth mouth, actually. Um,
we
that
have them.
sounds
We have them
funny.
in Florida.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh,
I'll have to
so
pay attention
that's
when I'm
where
down
they
there
got
next
the
time.
idea from for Cocaine Bear.
Right. I don't know if they I think Cocaine Bear's an actual story. That's
It
like
is an actual
Yeah,
story, yeah.
yeah,
I
that's like
know.
an actual so I'm gonna star in the remake Cocaine Cougar, I think.
Oh, I think they should do the meth alligators next.
I
Yeah.
actually heard that the next they're doing like a sequel, and the next one's going to be like either a gator or a shark or something along those lines.
Well,
It's going to
probably.
be.
There's no telling what they're gonna do, girl. They do all kind of crazy stuff. I love it. Entertainment,
I
you gotta love it. There's no telling. I like fresh new ideas.
Or
Me too.
eventually we'll have Methodactyl.
It'll be like the Sharknado series, but it'll just be all these different animals and different drugs.
Well, I'll just have a Merry Crystal Meth Miss. It's okay.
I tell everybody I wish I could get addicted to crystal for like 2 months so I could lose weight and then like get off.
Oh,
What
like
weight
If
you
I
need to lose?
oh girl, I can wait. There's a lot down here. But like if
that's where I hold it too, right there in the middle.
if I could do it for like 2 months and not get addicted and sell everything I owned, I would try it. But
Yeah,
it's probably not a good idea,
yeah. This is not probably not the smartest way to do it, but
right? So I'm
is
just
it
gonna do it the
effective?
old-fashioned
Yeah.
way.
She said, feeling cute. Might go start an addiction later.
It also becomes like, yeah, I want to lose weight, but I kind of like my teeth. So
Right? So yeah, it's kind of like
where's the
I
line?
mean, fat girls got to eat, so we like teeth.
I'm just, well,
yeah, me and you both, girl.
Although that's what they say the call, like the mating call here in West Virginia is just walk outside and shake a pill bottle.
oh god.
I
Well,
have seen the wonderful whites of West Virginia, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
I used to wait on them when I worked at Taco Bell. I
Did you
actually knew
really?
them.
that's funny.
Yeah,
I
and
would
then I was
love.
a social worker later that had the fun parts of them too.
Oh, I would love to meet Mamie and Sue Bob. That's if I ever get to meet anybody from that show, I would be Mamie and Sue Bob.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting movie. Like some of that stuff that was in their movie, I don't know that I would have wanted the public to see. Like,
I loved it because it was so real and so like they didn't care, and that's what I loved about it. I like those kind of documentaries where they just don't hide anything. They're like they don't give they don't care.
I mean, I'm all for that. It was just more so like the aspect with the children and
Yeah,
like
well,
the
yeah, the
child
children.
abuse and all of that. I might have kind of cut out of there, but if you're gonna show it, you might as well show it all. The good, the
Yeah, I
bad, and
don't
the ugly.
think. But then, I don't think I would have had a baby and then got up and crushed pills to snort on the side in the hospital room either. But
Oh my god.
Right, right.
to each their own.
I had babies and that never even crossed my mind.
If
So
I had babies,
What are
I'd
you
probably do
doing
that
wrong,
every day.
Stella?
I don't know. I don't know. Would you say, Tam?
I say if I had babies, I would probably crush and snort pills every day. So it's a good thing I don't have them. I had nieces. That's good enough. Like go away. Um,
I got a couple of them too. Your
yeah.
turn. Give them back.
Those are the only kids I deal with because I cannot be a parent and have children 24/7. I would never sleep again. Like, with all the crazy shit that happens in the world today, especially like school shootings, fuck that
Oh,
shit.
every
I
day. I
would
worry
never
every day.
sleep again. I would literally be staring at my child 24/7. I would literally pull a Cloverfield, like 10 Cloverfield Lane, and lock them in some bomb shelter and tell them the whole world ended so that they never knew anything else.
That
Like,
would be. I would sometimes I would lock myself in one, so I don't have to deal with people. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so bad actually.
right?
I would choose that for myself, but I don't know that I would be comfortable doing that to my kids. I worry every day though, so I totally know what you mean. Like
I
I
bet you
just
do.
oh God. And every day, like so what my oldest has a phone now, so she'll call me from school and she'll be like, "Can you come get me?" And I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" So I just don't want to be here. And I'm like, "No, stay in school."
I mean, in all fairness, I'm somebody who couldn't have kids anyway. So like if I did, that would just make it worse. Like I'd be like, "No, you're
Mhm.
like the only child I'm ever going to have." Like I'd be handcuffing
Yeah.
them to me. They would never be out
Yeah,
of my sight.
I think I'm too selfish to have kids. That's what I always tell people. Like I don't need them because I am high maintenance enough by myself. I don't need somebody else to worry about. So
I have
that's what I tell
dogs.
people. Do what
That's
now?
fair.
I have dogs and cats. They're enough like children. I mean, me personally, I feel like they should count on taxes as dependents. You got to feed them, you got to water them, you got to take them to the doctor when they're sick. Most of
Yeah.
us send them off for training at doggy academies. So,
Honey, that sounds
yeah.
like your husband. That sounds like a husband's. That's,
I got
you have
one
to
of
do the same
them
things.
too.
You have to say you have to feed them, you have to train them, you have to take them to the doctor.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I
That's funny.
know.
Yeah, because if you don't take them to the doctor, they don't go on their own.
I know,
No,
right? Girl,
I
I've had four of them, so I know that it's a lot.
oh, I
So
would for sure have to club sack and drag Michael to
Yeah.
to the doctor. Like I would have to lure him with like video games.
Yeah. I had one and I don't want another one, so we're good. That was enough.
maybe not now. You'll maybe in a few years you'll think differently.
Maybe, but I don't want to. So it's been some years and I think I'm okay.
Yeah,
All
there.
right.
It's like you do you, girl. You do you.
Exactly. It's not for everybody.
Marriage
That's
isn't
funny.
for the faint of heart.
It is
Mhm.
not. It
It
is.
is not.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm not strong enough personally for it to put up
Girl,
with
I
another
have been
human all the
right.
time.
You've been through enough trials and tribulations. I get it.
Oh, that's funny.
That should be a
Yes.
horror movie. It just named just marriage, and that should be like a horror movie in itself. That would
You
be
know,
just.
I for real thought Why Did I Get Married was a horror movie.
Just the constant bullshit of what you deal with as a married person. From both
It's okay.
sides, because I know for dudes it's not as easy either. Like it's not easy on either side.
Oh, come on! Everybody I've been ever married to has been very lucky because I'm so easy to deal with.
Yeah, me too, totally.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah.
Of
I'm
course.
just a sparkling ray
I'm
of
a peach
unicorn
all the
sunshine.
time.
Right. Me too. Like I don't know what their problem was.
I even poop rainbows. I mean, what could get better than that?
I mean, Skittles make you taste the rainbow, so it's like eating unicorn farts.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
My brain totally just spiraled there for a second.
I know, right? It's the ADHD. Learn how to keep up, Stella.
It is keeping up. That's the problem. I'm going
Right?
further.
Oh, she didn't take her meds today. Otherwise, she'd be
Nope.
like zoop, zero
Nope.
focused.
I'm not focused. That's the problem. Well, I focus on everything.
I mean, that's my
I don't
problem. I
know.
focus at everything on everything at one time.
Yeah.
So, like, I have 1,000 questions I'm going to ask her and 15 other million topics to talk about. Speaking of
That's
which,
fair.
what's your favorite role that you've played so far?
So far would have to be. Oh, it definitely would have to be Under the 101, the one I just shot. That was like the funnest because I got to be kooky and crazy and eccentric and sexy and just
Everything we
out
all hope
there.
to be.
Yeah, I mean, I could just do like that was like the most free. I could just do whatever because I'm the woman who lives next door to actor and he's having problems in his career, so he has to sublet his house or get a roommate to a younger actor that's coming in, and they're both, one is in their 20s, one's in their 30s. And my ex-husband was a producer and manager of one of the boys. This is all not real life, people. I'm just telling you the story
Right.
plot. And so my ex-husband has left me for a younger woman. So now I'm just out on the town in Hollywood and LA, just being the biggest cougar I can be and having a good time and drinking and having sugar daddies and just having this like living my best, literally living my best Hollywood life.
I love that. That's awesome.
She's the dude that's playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Right.
I love that. I love that movie. Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. is just
Amazing.
hilarious.
So yeah, so it's a good it's like that's probably the funnest I've done so far. All of them have been great. Like the vertical I did, Audrey and Full Bloom, they were people that they were great to work with. That was a lot of fun, just being able to just be over the top and just soap opera-ish and give those crazy looks and those glances and dramatics and have that super super thick southern accent and just be extremely over the top with that too, because I'm in real life kind of bigger than life anyway. So when I get to play characters
I
like
never would have
that,
guessed.
yeah, just a little,
Just
not too
just
much,
just a lot of it.
just a little. So when I get to play those kind of characters, those are my favorite. Like I think I had an audition last night for a school teacher. So that was kind of pulled back for me. And I just really I like to play over the top characters. They're funner to play. I like to play villains. The Southern mom I played was she was a villain, so I like to play villains. I don't like to play the good guy. And oh, this is hilarious. I just auditioned for uh, a movie, and they said, well, you're not right for this part, but will you read for the strip club owner?
Oh, I love that.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll audition for the strip club owner. And so I auditioned for it. I get 2 callbacks. And I think I'm gonna get this part right. It's perfect for the strip club owner. And then they call me back and they're like, hey, you're too strippery for the strip club owner. And I'm like, what does that even mean? So yeah, I didn't get that part. That would have been a fun part, but
Oh my gosh.
you can't win them all.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Funny.
like telling you're too good at playing the role, so you can't have the role. Like
Right.
That was another heartbreak was the movie Riff Raff. Have you seen with Jennifer Coolidge in it? There's a movie called Riff Raff. I auditioned for it, and I got a call back for it. And so I was going to play a character in the movie called Riff Raff, and it got down to me and I think somebody else to play it. And then they went with them because they had dark hair, and they said that it would be visually confusing for the audience to have me and her in a movie together, not playing a relative. So
I mean, like, I could totally see that though too, like you playing Jennifer Coolidge's like relative, like sister or something.
cousin, sister.
Yeah.
so I was like, that was a heartbreak, but but you got to take the good with the bad in this business, and it's so crazy right now anyway because things are so slow. So if you get work, it's good to get work. So I'm thankful I'm getting work.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any roles that are just like written for you?
I keep going back to the 101. Like that's perfect for me. Ex-Hollywood starlet, shunned, divorced by her husband, and now she's just buck wild, wilding out on the town. Yeah, that's written for me.
Well, no, I mean like we had Jeremy on here, and he said that a lot of times people just come with him specifically with roles that they wrote with him in mind.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever I think I've just auditioned and gotten him. I don't think anybody's ever come to me and said, hey Tam,
If it's not you, it's not anyone.
Right. No, I'm replaceable. Trust me, I'm good. But I think Tam Time they couldn't do Tam Time without Tam. So
that's true.
I think that
not like they wouldn't have tried though.
I think that was a shoe-in for that one. But but I think that's the only one. Even the role I'm doing in Killer Pizza for Anthony and Mandy, the role I got started out as a man. So it was actually David who was going to be who worked at the strip club, working at another strip club. Who knew? But I'm starting
to see a theme here, Tam.
Right, me too. That's not
Maybe
good.
you're in the wrong business.
Oh my God, I wish I could go do that. If I could be a stripper right now at this age and people would pay for it, I would be like, yes. I would actually probably have to pay them to come see me. So I don't know. But
Well,
I'll
maybe you
yeah.
should
pay
just
you
own
for
a strip
my
club, and
autograph.
then you'll know how to present that the next time.
But yeah, so I yeah, no, nobody's ever come to me and said, "Hey, girl, this is your part. Nobody else can do it but you." I'm waiting on that moment, but right now I'm just a small cog in a big machine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I also saw, because I want to get this out before we run out of time. I just love your energy. You're so much fun.
She's
So
another one we could talk to
I
forever.
know. And
Oh,
I
thank
see all
you.
those like those big roles that you talked about, like you love doing and stuff, and I can totally see that because like going in, like I wasn't sure what it is, but like I love like how you are and stuff like that. But I love the fact that you're such a big personality because it just brings such a light to like just doing this and everything.
Oh, thank
But I
you.
saw that you did stand-up comedy, and I know you mentioned it earlier. Can you talk a little bit about that? Do you tour and stuff?
Yeah, I do. I, my rule about stand up comedy is if you pay me, I'll show up.
Yeah,
Um,
fair enough.
I think that's
that's
everybody's rule.
that's kind of my rule. If you book me, I will be there on time. I will show up and I'll do my best. Yeah, I do tour. I go to different states, and I've done tour overseas. I've done comedy overseas. In Europe, and it's different. Your show is different every time because you just don't know what the energy is going to be. I can do a show at 7:30 and then another show at 9:30, and it'd be two completely different shows. You just never know in stand-up comedy what the vibe of the room's going to be, what the vibe of the audience is going to be. It keeps you on your toes. And
Yeah.
the reason I started stand-up comedy was to kind of keep agile for auditions and not to be nervous in front of people when I went into a room to read. So that's when I started it. And then I said, oh, well, I guess I'm good at stand up comedy. So let's just do this. And now I love doing it. It's a good time. It's like live theater,
Yeah.
but you get to write your own material and you either sink or swim. And thank God, knock on wood, that I've been able to swim.
That
That's
is
what I
awesome.
that's what I was literally about to ask. Like, do you have a routine written out, or do you play off the audience like someone like Matt Rife, where he just picks people out of the
So
audience and makes them the show?
it's on my mood. I can do that, but normally I have an outline of what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say. I have specific jokes and specific punchlines I want to hit at specific times during the show. So, but sometimes I just take a different way to get to those punchlines. That's how I write my comedy. I start with a
Hmm.
punchline and then I write backwards. Like, oh, this is funny. How can I get to Z from A, and then I go back here and go, and then I write the joke. And I do several variations of the same joke sometimes just to get to that punchline. So I'm not like some comics that I have to say every word specifically.
Yeah.
Probably the good ones do that, but that's not how I work. I just get to the punchline by any means necessary and hope it's funny, and 9 times out of 10 it is.
Oh, I love that. I think that's how Chappelle writes jokes too, because I think
Oh
he
really?
mentions that in one of his specials. Like he writes, because it was some joke about I don't know something kicking somebody or something, and he was like talking about how he had that punchline and then had to figure out how to make a joke to fit the punchline. And I just
Yeah, it's
that's such a fun way.
that's kind of the way I do it. And it's just like I like doing it. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I see. I'm a lover of stand up comedians. Like I see
Same.
their videos all the time on YouTube. But
Yeah.
like I'm also that one that hates the idea of going to like a concert venue. Cause like, my husband and I talked about it the other day, and there's so many events that come up all the time that we would enjoy, but then I'm like, I don't like the idea of crowds, and I don't want
Yeah.
to stand in line for hours for merchandise and food and drinks or bathrooms, and not
yeah,
to mention you get a better seat at home.
right.
Like,
And the funny part about me is like I'm very uncomfortable in a room full of 500 people. Like if you set me in the middle of five, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm very
yeah,
Hmm.
anxious and self-conscious. But if you put me in front of those same 500 people entertaining, I'm completely comfortable, which makes no sense whatsoever. I know, but that's just how I am, and that's just the weirdest thing ever. But that's really, really weird. I know, but that's me. So
I mean, I don't
I
think
don't
it's
know.
that weird because, like, I'm kind of the same. Like, we pre record our shows, even though we don't edit, like, we pre record, but, like, I can do this just fine. But put me in front of a live audience and I'm like, I sound like a censored rap video.
Right.
I don't know. Like,
And two, I'm not like when I'm home, I'm home. When I'm working, I'm working.
mhm.
When I'm home, I'm home. And sometimes people want to go out and do stuff, and I'm like, that means I have to put pants on and I have to
Yeah.
brush my
I'm
hair.
the
And it's
same
like I don't
way.
want to brush my hair, put my pants on.
Yeah.
But when I'm working, I'm working and I'm out and I'm, going out and doing things and but when I'm home, I'm home. And it's
Yeah.
like it's really weird. I don't know. I guess a lot of people might be like that, but I kind of shut down when I'm home, and I'm probably nothing like anybody would think when I'm just home being Tam. There's three
Yeah.
people that you are. There's people that you think you are. There's the person that people think you are. There's the person that you think you are, and then there's the real you. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like having three sides to a story. There's yours,
that's
mine, and
it.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yours, mine, and the
it.
truth. Yeah.
Yours, mine, and the truth. Yep.
The truth. Yeah.
But I'm literally the same way. Like, I, ever since I haven't been able to work, besides doing this show, like, I don't leave the house unless I have to. Because, like, we were talking about going to the movies the other day, and I'm like, do we really want to go out there?
Or
Do
we
we
could just
really?
not.
I'm
That's
like,
also an option.
we could just, order in and watch the same movie on Amazon Prime for $20 instead of $20 a ticket,
Yeah.
and
That
then I
is
can pause
hilarious.
it at home and I can eat what
And
I
go to the
want. I can
bathroom.
smoke, I can pause, I can do whatever.
And you don't have to
That's
wear pants.
And I
right,
can
and that's
rewind.
that's so funny. But I'll do that. I'll be like, hey, let's stay home and watch a movie and or rent a movie on Amazon Prime, and then I'll put it on there. It'll be like 19.99 or 24.99 or something like that. I'll be like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
not paying that. I can wait till they release it and just get it with my subscription.
See, we're the
I'll do that too.
opposite. I'm like, it's $20 to rent or 25 to buy. I might as well just buy it, even though I'm only going to watch it once.
Right?
Well, I'll do that, but I'll be like, I'll just wait. Like, I'll just wait another month for it to like
That's
release.
what I do. I just wait. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can wait. Like unless it's something I really want to
Yeah.
see, and I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything that I really wanted to see in a while that what I think I did pay like $5.99 for something the other night. I don't remember what it was, but I think that's my threshold is like $3.99, $5.99. I'll pay that for a movie on Amazon because I've got the subscription. Like I'll just wait till it's free. Like
Yeah.
or what comes with the subscription, and then I've got like Peacock. I've got Hulu. I've got Amazon. I've got Netflix. I've got AMC Plus. I've got HBO. Well, now it's Max. It was HBO Max. I've got all
Yeah.
those, and so I just kind of watch whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's our problem. Like, Michael and I have pretty much watched everything, like literally everything. So when we like rent or buy the movies, it's literally because we can't find anything else to watch because we've already watched so much shit. And like, we try to watch something that neither one of us have seen. So that's really hard because I've seen a lot that he hasn't. He's seen a lot that I haven't. So it's hard to find something that neither one of us have seen. Because if one of us has seen it, then the other one's going to ask questions through the whole movie. What's this mean? What's he doing now? What's happening there?
I ask those
And
even if
it's me.
nobody's seen
I'm
it.
those people. I'm that one that will be like, if he's seen it and I haven't, I'll be like, well, what's going on? What's he about to do? He's the killer, isn't he? Like,
That's funny that you're like he's the killer. And my like comfort show is Gilmore Girls, so I'll just rewatch Gilmore Girls over and over and over and over and over
oh,
again.
I love that show.
So I want to live in Stars Hollow. I don't know, but
Me too. I wish it were real.
me too. So that's kind of like my comfort show, and yeah, it's good. And I don't. I will watch like earlier. I will watch a little bit of horror every now and then, but it has to be like palatable horror to me, like American Horror Story, American
Yeah.
Horror Stories, stuff like that. That's kind of bordering on horror, but doesn't scare me too much.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're really well made too, so I get
Oh
that.
yeah, I love those. I'm waiting. I would like. I know. Hopefully by Horror Story season 102, I can be on one of them. I'm like praying I get an audition for
I
one.
really hope you are. Oh my god, you'd be amazing on American Horror Story.
She
I can. I'm
would.
like I'm trying my hardest to get an audition for something like. Since I don't fit I don't fit conventional beauty standards or molds in TV and movies because I'm 5'10". I'm a size 14. So I'm bigger than, and I've got a bigger chest than most people and bigger, I'm more curvy than the
Yeah.
thin people. So I don't
Oh
fit the
no,
molds.
alert the media. We have a living
A real
glamazon
person.
on the show.
So so I don't fit the typical like 5'2" size 00.
Yeah.
So they're smaller parts for me, and I get it, but one
Do you know
one
what's
day, maybe
well,
one day.
it's funny that you say all that because I saw that in an article and I actually said that to Rebel earlier. I was like, I don't know how because you're so stinking pretty. And I was
Oh,
Right?
so you did
come
just
on.
cover that. However, that is ridiculous. And I was just talking to my partner earlier. I said my ideal body type is Mrs. Incredible from The Incredibles. That's like I would love to look like her
For
because like
stretch.
well, I would like to also be flexible. But no,
Right?
but like she's like real thighs and like real hips, and I'm like that's kind of how I'm shaped. I was like I'm just not like there's a lot more happening in my midsection, and I would like to be shaped like her more. Like that's what I want because being that 5'2", 00, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
just to me is like it's completely unattainable and unrealistic. But people should look more like you, where it's like you're as tall as you are, you're a regular size. That's nothing wrong with that, and it drives me crazy that that's not the norm
That's the
in
problem.
Hollywood.
That's the problem
I
with society, though. Like,
yeah.
they have these unrealistic, impossible standards that even the people who created these standards can't live up to.
It's rough. I think the smallest size I've ever been is a size 8, which at my height and bone structure it was very hard to get there.
Yeah.
So I like that was just crazy for me to be a size 8. I was just like I look like a skeleton. So
Yeah.
Only a
so
dog
but
wants a bone, okay? Nobody wants to snuggle with a stick. You gotta have some
so
cushion for the pushing,
girl,
or
that's
you're
what I
just
say. You
gonna
got to be
create a fire in your pants.
too something to do something. But no, I go between like a size 10 to a size 14 back and forth, size
Mhm.
16 sometimes. It just depends on if I'm one to eat or not.
That's yeah, same. Same.
But yeah,
It's
it's
yeah,
just hard. It's hard. It's doing, being an actor and trying to get the auditions, and then you have to think, well, your male leads, they're shorter, and so when they pair me up, they have to pair me up with someone taller. So it's a lot of height issues when I go for
yeah.
auditions, or like Allison Janney's 5'10", Jennifer Coolidge is 5'10",
Mhm.
Kristen, I don't remember her last name. She was on Third Rock from the Sun. She's like 6 foot
Oh,
something.
like
Brooke
Jo
Shields,
is it Johnston?
I think so.
Kristen
Yeah, she's like
Johnston?
six.
Yeah.
Brooke Shields is like 6'1" or 6'2", I think.
Mhm.
So I just look at those because they've done it. So I'm kind of at my age. I'm kind of in my second act, like my second act. So I kind of just put everything else on the back burner. I'm concentrating on, going to auditions and being present and just taking and not trying to shrink myself to be like all these other
Mhm.
women that you see. I'm just taking up space, and I'm
Yeah.
taking up space. And if that's what they want, then God, please hire me. But that's not what you want, then please go with the 5'2" girl who's going to make you happy. That's just kind of where I'm at with it. Like, this is me. I'm big, giant, bold,
Yeah.
blonde. And if that's what you need in your life, please come get me. You know where I'm at. And if not, then God love you. Have fun with what you got.
You're
Right.
just a glamazon like Wonder Woman.
I love that actually.
I wish Wonder Woman was this big. Even Linda Carter was little. So
She was, yeah. But you know what's I have a lot of I have a lot of thoughts as to why the short and you know, no weight on them is popular, but I don't understand why we want people to, because you look like a child to me. Like that's how you look. Because
Well, and there's some that don't get me wrong, there are beautiful
it's
women who are that
beautiful,
size.
but
Like
like yeah,
absolutely gorgeous, beautiful women who are that size. I don't hate on them, nothing. Like that's what they want to do.
but
God love you if you can attain that. Good for you, because that's what I strive to be. But I just know that I'm not. I don't have that
yeah,
metabolism or that body type, and I've had to really get comfortable in my skin, and it's taken me a while to do that. And
yeah,
now I am, and it's I love it. So
yeah. Same. I've actually, it's that's so crazy you say that. I've actually really fallen in love with my body too. I hover right around a 16 as myself for the most part. But I've also fallen in love with my body, and when I say somebody like that looks like a child, it's just to me like there are kids that size and that bothers me because it's like I don't think our standard should be that. I think our standard should be that is your body and how you like it, and that's what matters.
well, that's what I think. I think it should just
Yeah.
be. It should just be if you are what you are. Like if you're 5'2" or if you're 5'15",
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But
As long as you're healthy, who cares?
as long as you're healthy, it doesn't matter. But like a lot of the leading men in Hollywood are like 5'8". So there's
Yeah.
some, and they're
Yeah.
thin and smaller, and so that's just, and you look better. The smaller, the bigger you are, the bigger you're gonna look on TAVE. We all know that. So
Yeah.
it's just like Ryan Murphy. If you ever see this, just give me an audition for American Horror Story. Don't worry about the size.
I
You're a
Yeah.
potential
mean,
gorgeous leading lady. Like
Oh, I
that's
would
what you
love to be
are.
leading. Your lips to God's ears.
Manifest that.
before we end our show, we have to hear some of this southern accent you keep talking about. I need an example of this.
You don't hear it now. Just my
Oh,
normal
I think she means the
the
very
Southern
soapy
mother. Okay,
one.
let's see. Let's see if I can remember a line from the movie real quick. Oh, let's see. Grady Tucker, you're the new Bloomco of CEO, so start acting like it. Once you get that deed signed, you can throw her out of here like the piece of trash she is.
Oh,
I love that so
bravo,
much.
bravo, encore, encore. And
So,
and
I just
Ryan Murphy, what is up with you? How
that
have
was
you not
gorgeous.
cast her yet, sir?
I'm
How is
gonna
she
like
not like the
I'm
number
gonna
one A-lister in Hollywood right now?
thank you. I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna tag him in this. I'm gonna like tag Ryan Murphy, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry. I'm gonna like tag all of them
Tag
together.
them all.
We're gonna tag everybody. Like Mike White. Mike White, if you're listening, uh White Lotus, like season 4, I need to be
Oh, that's such
on
a
there.
good
So
show.
I'll take the trash out. Just put me, like, I'll be the janitor in the show. I don't have to have lines. I just want to be be
Just
in
Oh,
the
a little bit on
orbit.
there.
you so have to get on Alan Cummings' show, The
Oh,
Traitors.
I
Oh.
do like Alan Cummings. I think that I like Alan. He is I
You
like his
have to get on
whole.
that show. Oh my god, that's one of my new obsessions. I love it. I can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, I love traders. I love all the reality people on there. They're I like they have big personalities too, which I love. So
And Deal or No Deal Island. You got to go on that one too.
well, girl, you just look. You can be my new agent. You can just tell. You can call them up and say, "Hey, you can just bring Tam
She's
on, and she'll be
very
fine."
good at
Why not?
networking.
I am. I don't even know how cuz like I'm nobody special. I just reach out to people and I'm like, "Hey, you should come on my show." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I don't know, cuz I asked so."
Because I said, please.
Because you said
Cuz I
that's fine. I
asked you
love talking.
to.
I could talk to you girls all night. It's fun.
Thank you. Yeah, we've actually had some
You
really good reviews from our guests, so it makes me feel really good. People say
Yeah,
stuff like
I'm
that.
pretty sure everybody's fighting over who gets to be the next one to come back.
Yeah.
But we are
Yeah.
super booked. Like we started off just doing Saturdays and then we got booked all the way until like the end of November on Saturdays. But we had so many people that wanted to be on the show. We had to open it up to Sundays and Thursdays. And we're now booked until September there. So
That's
Look
awesome,
it up.
though. Think
Yeah.
about it. That's a big deal. That's good.
Yeah.
You
honestly,
should
we
go
have
to these
Anthony to
crowds.
thank for most of that because
Yeah.
he pretty much filled like 6 months worth of my timeline with his actor.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yeah,
He's definitely a big reason that we're as big as we are now, because he's done a lot of promotions for us and he sent us a lot of great people our way, and we still got a ton of them coming up. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely happy to be partnered with the Kaimanos too, for sure.
for sure. Yeah.
That's yeah,
I,
they're good. They're good fun, and they have some really good stuff coming out. I think it's Killer Pizza. Oh, I did Friday the 13th Blood Loss, a little like
Hmm.
cameo in that one. Um, they have the Whorehound Bites thing now,
yep.
Hmm.
and they do something else. Oh, I don't want to forget anything because I love them so much. I think that's
Born
what they're
of
doing now.
bloodshed.
Do what now? Boredom and Bloodshed. Da-da! See, I think that just came to me out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from.
It's just like bing.
See, yeah, we had all of the Killer Pizza guys, and now we're kind of moving between the Blood Loss people and the Horror Hound Bites people. So we're starting to transition into Horror Hound Bites now. So we have a
Have you
lot
had
of great
Walter
people
on?
coming up. Oh, no, I don't think we've had Walter yet, but I think
Have
he's
you had
scheduled.
Not
Have
yet.
you had
Yeah.
Tom on? Tom
I don't think we've
Graham?
had.
We've had Josh Hancock, we've had Robert Todd Kennedy, we've had Colin Fuel, we've had Anthony and Mandy themselves, we've had Nathaniel Oliver. Um, we've had so many of them, so many of them.
Yeah, anybody from Forever Entertainment is going to be probably good podcasting.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody's
And
been
we're
amazing so far.
and we are actually making a guest appearance on Anthony's show next Wednesday. Or well,
That's
I guess
Okay,
crazy.
it's yeah.
Viral Venom.
Yes,
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'll watch. I'll have to. I hope I can.
Yeah.
I hope I can watch. Yeah, I'll chime in and say, hey girls, what's up?
for
We would love that.
sure.
I
It's
love it.
gonna be like our first, I guess, live appearance since we started the show.
Yeah.
Live,
So
I like. Okay, so I like live better. I don't know why. I think it's more spontaneous than
It is.
recorded. And I've even if I've sent people. Obviously, I have to send clips of my comedy to get booked certain places, or when I do interviews, I want to see clips of my comedy. But if you look online, you probably won't find any clips of comedy that I've really done because I've taken everything down. Because I think I need to be experienced live. I like to
I like
do.
that.
I think I like that they have to people have to actually come see one of my shows to experience me live, and they can't just look it up on the internet, which they actually had to put pants on to come see me. So sorry to
Dang
do
it.
that to you folks, but you know what? You don't even put pants on to come see me. If you don't want to put pants on, don't just come on and you'll have a good time.
Right. I love it.
and with that, we have reached the end of our show.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of sad because I feel like she could be our new best friend because she's exactly like us,
I love
just
it.
pantsless.
Just pants. Just,
Well, she's not pantsless right now.
no,
Right
I'm not
now,
doing the no pants dance. But yeah, I mean, I will be like 2.2 seconds after I click off this thing, I will be in my underwear and a tank top and with my hair up in a bun, eating.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight, but I'm going to eat something and watch probably pizza or something and just watch TV all night long and then sleep and then get up and watch more TV. That's
That sounds
my Sunday
amazing.
night.
you're going to eat a pizza? Is it a killer pizza?
I
I hope not.
hope not, but
Stay away from the pepperoni. So, y'all definitely catch her in all of her upcoming projects. We will keep at it and promote it as it comes out for you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And definitely can't wait to see you and definitely want you back on the show someday.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Just
absolutely.
let me know when. If I'm available, I will be here.
I love it.
For sure. Love it, love it, love it. And on
Thank
that
you.
note, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you.
Thank you guys for having me anytime.
And on that note, guys, we are out.